Here's the thing that's always bugged me about nature. It's absolutely full of brutality and suffering, especially for animals. And according to most religions, animals are totally innocent in all this. They aren't being tested or punished for sin. They aren't earning a spot in heaven. They're just living their lives. But here's the kicker. If you believe in an all-powerful, all-loving God, that means this whole violent system is supposedly his design. So why would a loving architect build a world where such innocent creatures have to endure so much pain? Just look at predation. Animals like lions or wolves don't kill because they're evil. They kill because they have to. It's in their DNA. Their bodies are built for it. Their instincts drive them to do it. And let's be honest, the way it happens is often horrific. Being dismembered and eaten while still alive, and even more painful, while watching young ones taken away and helpless babies eaten in front of parents, while parents cannot do anything. It is not that animals do not feel anything. They try to defend their offsprings with their lives, and even mourn their death, sometimes offer own life to defend, but mostly in vain. This isn't some rare glitch in the system. This is the system. It's happening every second, millions of times, all over the planet. A designed system by an entity which is considered as all-loving. So you have to ask, if God is all three, all-powerful, all-knowing, and all-good, why design the world to work like this? Why make survival depend on such terrible suffering for creatures who don't get any higher meaning or compensation from it? Why give animals the capacity to feel love, pain and fear just to have those feelings lead to torment? The predators aren't the bad guys here, they're just playing the hand they were dealt. Bodies, instincts, and roles they never chose. If there's a flaw, it's in the game itself, the design, and not the players. The rules of nature seem to demand pain and prescribe predation. A setup that yields immense suffering with no clear redemptive purpose. This is a real problem for the idea of a perfectly good, all-powerful God. You'd think a universe run by that kind of being wouldn't be built on the suffering of the innocent. But when you look closely, suffering isn't a side effect. It's a core feature of the program. If suffering sits at the heart of how nature runs, then we have to reconcile that with any claim that the designer is perfectly good. For creatures without moral agency, without blame, and without afterlife compensation, the system looks less benevolent and more indifferent. This tension doesn't just poke holes in a few doctrines. It challenges the bigger idea that the universe reflects the will of a loving, all-powerful mind. Look closely at nature and the problem sharpens. Its pervasive, purposeless suffering resists reconciliation with a benevolent designer. What we see aligns more readily with blind processes and indifferent forces, or at best with a creator whose benevolence and loving nature fails to match moral intuitions. The world feels less like a sanctuary and more like a crime scene, an indictment of classical theism's core claims. Here, innocence offers no protection. In the end, the world we actually see, full of random, pointless pain, doesn't really look like it was made by a benevolent planner. It looks a lot more like the result of blind, uncaring natural forces. If this is divine love, then love is a lie. It's the ultimate excuse for a tyrant who designed a world of torture. Either God is not all-loving or he is helpless to change this system. Please subscribe and comment. Now my book, Objective Analysis of God.
In the beginning, a divine creator shaped the cosmos from the void, but from humanity's sacred texts, another power arose, challenging this solitary reign. A celestial standoff for creation began.